Shashikala changed her vehicle at Tamil Nadu border while travelling from Bengaluru to Chennai on Monday. The car she switched to sported the AIADMK flag and reportedly belonged to AIADMK Deputy Secretary of Thiruvallur district. Total of 7 office bearers have been expelled from AIADMK for anti-party activities. This is coming days after senior AIADMK leaders met Tamil Nadu DGP to complain against Shashikala's use of party flag following her discharge from Bengaluru hospital.
Rumor that BJP wants AMMK and AIDMK to come together, merge.
See, already you are told that is rumor.
BJP wants a united AIADMK ahead of 2021
See,
election.
now actually united AIADMK,
Including Sasikala.
No 100% chances, okay?
Okay, so you are completely opposing Sasikala.
We are completely opposing Sasikala and Tamil Nadu people also opposing, and no partyman in Tamil Nadu is actually totally the Tamil Nadu partyman also opposing.
So the fiery fight does escalate over the AIADMK flag, but at the center of this entire controversy is Chinnamma, Shashikala Natarajan, who's out from jail. She is touted to be giving a tough fight to the ruling AIADMK in the upcoming Tamil Nadu Assembly elections. Nolan is joining us for the very latest details right there. Nolan, Shashikala has returned. It's going to be a tough fight in the upcoming assembly polls in Tamil Nadu with the return of Shashikala. The fight here now is moving to the legacy war as far as J. Jayalalitha is concerned. Can Shashikala go ahead and win that legacy war? That remains to be a big question. What is her plan going forward?
Well, Sheti, let me just tell you where exactly I am. In my background is the ADMK headquarters over here. So why I've actually come over here, because the entire fight, like you stated, is about the legacy of Amma, that's J. Jayalalitha, the former Chief Minister, and also of the AIADMK. Now, this is what Shashikala very clearly mentioned. Yesterday we saw what really happened, how her route that she took from Bengaluru to Chennai. It took her almost, 23-24 hours. It was only in the morning at 6:30 that she reached over here. It was filled with a lot of symbolism. The message was well understood by the officials and all senior leaders from the ADMK. Because yesterday, while she was on her way, they have the fisheries minister has made it very clear that she is not welcome into the party. But this morning, TTV Dinakaran, her nephew, he actually, while speaking to the media, he very clearly stated that according to the bylaws, her being expelled from the party was illegal, and hence she has the right to call for a general council meeting. And she's also talking about unifying the entire cadre. She says that that AMMK cadre as well as the AIADM cadre are all with her, and they have to fight together in unity to defeat their common foe. And so these are the things that she's been saying. As per the doctor's rules now, she is resting. We must understand that she has just come out after suffering from COVID-19. That's one of the reasons why her arriving in Chennai was delayed. She was in Bengaluru first in a hospital and then at a resort for home quarantine. So today what we're told is that she has to rest according to the doctor's orders. But from the next few days onwards, meetings will start along with her family members, cadres, leaders from her own party, and also with TTV Dinakaran as to what is the next step forward, because they all know elections are due in the next few months.
All right. Thanks, Nolan, for getting us those updates right there. Moving on now.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.